What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today in our Titans Online user franchise. Of course, we're on Madden 20, and this is a very special matchup because we're going against the Browns, Micah's Browns, who we have a lot of struggles with because he makes smart decisions, plays smart football, and most importantly, that roster is filthy good. It is scary. That was the roster, you would be scared of right out the gate in Madden. We all thought the Browns were going to be great, and, didn't happen like that in real life. Obviously here it did because he's made them very good. That pass rush is insane. The coverage, 2 corners with I believe 99 man and like 94 speed or higher. It's not good. And then you got to go against like Hardman, and Baker Mayfield had freaking escape artists last season for a sliver. Of course now that's gone, but 2 good running back. There's just so much to worry about. There's 1 like equals 1 prayer. I don't know, dude. Let's just subscribe. I don't know, dude. The 2nd and 10 from the 48-yard line. Already having a bit of success on us. Flowing out to the right, and he's going to chuck this. Luckily, they call that a cross-body throw, and it's inaccurate because he was pretty open. 3rd and 10 to the outside. We do make the stop. He's a little short of the first down marker. He's going to go for the field goal, which is good from what? Is that like a 58-yarder, I believe? Now it is our time to try and score, and Ronald Jones is going to get a decent chunk of about 6 or 7 yards on the very first play. 2nd and 4, we decide to run again, and as usual with this team, even though we have a pretty good line, can't run the ball worth a crap. Inside throw to Tylan Wallace, though. Huge double move, and he's got a chance to run, and like we said, I'm pretty sure both of the corners are actually 95 speed plus. I don't know, but very fast here. Not a good decision. Lucky to not be intercepted on that play. 2nd and 10 now from the 24-yard line, and probably should have just taken the drag to Jono, but you know us, trying to do too much, and we're going to get sacked. Thankfully, we do not fumble. 3rd and 15 now from the 29, and we're just willing to give up on the play safely. And ironically enough, even though our guy should have had the block, he just failed. And speaking of blocks, almost the perfect ones on this return. And I'm sorry, I love you, Kennedy, but there is not a chance you are stopping that kick return. Good try, but that's just a touchdown you do not want to be giving up. Here to the outside, we find Tylan Wallace again, who gets a ton of room up the sideline. We're moving the ball not easily, but we're getting big chunk plays, right? Ronald Jones gets about 5, speaking of a chunk play. 2nd and 5 now from the 34-yard line over the middle. We find Johnny a little behind him. He has to spin for it rather than run full force. And now we're at the 10. Ronald Jones all the way down to the 5-yard line now. Looking to maybe run again, and we do. Webster on the little inside run. Ronald Jones, the lead block, finds his man, and it's now 10-all. And you can see here, Chubb, great blocks again. Nobody engages him. I don't know what's going on, but our guys are literally not even a half a forearm's length away, and they're just not engaging him. And here, all over it with the user, and unfortunately, we overran it a little bit. Luckily, the ball was knocked out, but it probably should have been picked, and we just kind of let him off the hook a little bit. Little underneath throw for 6 yards. 3rd and 4 from the 29. Possession catch inside to the 12. That will be a first down. And the end of the first quarter. Inside look, Dory Jackson appeared to have his hands around it, and he's got like 77 catch, but he cannot hold on. 3rd and 5 now, up the middle. We make the stop. Goes for the field goal, and he will regain the lead now. 13-10 game, but honestly, the way this game started, not the worst scenario in the world. Here goes Corey Davis, gets the first down, slips it away, gains about 12. Could have maybe taken a shot deeper to right bumper, but meh, take what you can get. Tylan Wallace, same thing we'll do there. About 13-yard gain to the 49-yard line. Looking for a throw again. And here, Mariota just going to take off and run. Gets about 13 yards. Exactly 13 yards. 2nd and 10 for the 38-yard line, I believe it is. And looking, not really seeing anyone open. And here, we take the shot, and surprisingly, is that a linebacker jumping? How the hell did he do that? How did he get his linebacker to jump, especially a white linebacker? I can say that because I'm not a white linebacker, but I'm a white dude. I suppose it kind of makes sense. Probably should have taken the B route, though, as we did have that inside look. 3rd and 1 from the 40-yard line. He's going to take the shot deep, and another pick dropped by Adoree Jackson. Really good recovery speed, but I would have loved to see him pick that off. And speaking of Adoree Jackson, look at the speed and the agility to get back to the left. Takes it to the 28-yard line to the outside. I mean, that's really the only open plays. This man coverage is brutal. Ins, outs, really the main two looks. Even the slants have been kind of stopped. So in and outs all day until he wants to run something else, I suppose. And here, once again, another linebacker jumping. Okay, dude. Really good AI coverage there. Unfortunately, just couldn't get it there. Not a great look. Just terrible user, to be honest. And speaking of terrible job getting off the damn offensive line. Like, that offensive line of his isn't... Oh, another drop by Adoree. That offensive line isn't that good. We should be winning this matchup. We have... I don't think he has a single lineman better... Oh, overthrown, thankfully. Better than a single one of our defenders. And our defenders are like +5 to 7 on each position. They're really good find to the outside. Gets the first down. Huge conversion. Adoree with his great catching. He's got to catch one of these picks. Like, it's just too big of an opportunity wasted. And speaking of opportunities, Zimenez with the sack. 2nd and 20 from the 28, and he goes to the outside. He tried to hit that earlier, and we covered it. This time the corner gets beat, and we cannot get over there quick enough to save him. Looking for a kick return touchdown of our own. We made some good user plays there, but unfortunately there was basically no blocks. And here, speaking of user play, he follows inside with the overload blitz. Brought like 6 or 7 guys there. Just had someone open, but unfortunately it was too late. Here, I get he's got some speed, but I felt like Tylen was in front of that, but can't get the feet with the catch. Drops it. 3rd and 18. Just no one open. We get hit and fumble. Of course, we're just going to have to punt it. 42 seconds left before the second quarter is over. EA pursuit angles. I really hope they're better next year, because that play right there is just perfect example of how bad the game is. And look at these blocks. These blocks this game have been so good. He's got 30 seconds, 3 timeouts, and a touchdown. Unfortunate. I mean, our team right now, it's just getting outplayed. It feels like every one step we take forward, it's like 3 steps back. There's so much resistance. Nobody's getting open. The pressure alone. I mean, that man just busted free on a 4-man instantly, and we had 6 blockers. 3rd and 7, we're just going to take the shot deep, maybe get lucky, and unfortunately we do not. It's now a 4th and 7 play with 5 seconds left. Maybe some miracle play before halftime. I don't know. Rolling out to the left. We know as long as we don't turn it over, no touchdown for him. So no touchdown for us either, though, unfortunately. Start of the second half. Really need to make something happen this quarter. And here we finally get some room with Mariota, who will take it all the way to the 47-yard line for a 17-yard scramble. Once again, you look around. Not a whole lot open here outside. Wanted that a little deeper. His user, he probably should have had the pick there, and he kind of just moved out of the way almost, it seemed. 2nd and 10, taking a shot. I don't know what the hell that was. Thankfully, it wasn't picked off. Really good job by Corey Davis to pretty much save us on that one. That was not a good play for us. Inside look. Jonnu Smith gets the catch, but it's going to be a sliver short. 4th and inches from the 43-yard line. Looking for that first or the score, and we do get it. Jonnu Smith underneath. We're down 17, so we need to get a lot going for ourselves. And it starts with a touchdown, obviously, on this drive. Looking for something that might be able to score, but really it's just all the underneath looks that are open. We're trying to get there in a hurry because obviously the clock is definitely not on our side. Webster gets a nice gain of about, I don't know, maybe 13 yards from the 5. 2nd and goal. Mariota stepping out, and honestly, I'm just not seeing anyone open here, and we're just going to have to throw this thing away. From the 5 now, 3rd and goal. Anyone open? No. Taking a terrible shot there right to Taki, whatever. Taki, I think it's Taki, right? Gets the pick, 2nd of the game, and unfortunately, I don't know how linebackers for him are jumping and catching picks, and we use a DB, and we can't bring one down. I mean, we had a couple right in our hands. We dropped them. That one, they wouldn't even give us the animation. 1st and 10 now to the outside. We swatted away, but it was only 1st down anyway, so it's, I don't know. And here, like I said, I mean, a little frustration there, not going to lie, a little frustration, but Do you blame us? The blocks, perfect. We are right there to grab them, and we just do not. Here, really good user by us. We get just about the first down. It's unfortunate. It's one of those games where your team is just completely outplayed. Of course, down by quite a bit. But you know us. We've made crazy comebacks. We've scored 35 unanswered in the fourth quarter in other games before. So this one's going to be a little bit tougher to do so, but at the same time, we don't need 35 points. So maybe we do have a legit chance to the outside, going to, I believe, Tylan Wallace for the first down. Start of the fourth. This is going to have to be a 24-point unanswered or better game. And here, little hard hit considering he dove early. 2nd and 4 now from the 13-yard line. Mariota stepping into the throw. Risky. Caught for the touchdown by Corey Davis, but we all know that flag came up for a reason. Illegal touching. Mariota takes off up the middle, and he gets the touchdown. Might even be the thumbnail. I can't tell. It was between two plays. And here, over the middle, giving ourselves life. 16-point game, so 2 touchdowns. And, he gains a yard on that. We blew the play up, and it's a yard gained. 2 touchdowns. We just need to make a stop. It's 3rd and 7. Definitely doable. Definitely potential stop. Taking the shot deep, one-on-one with the swat. And he catches into double. I get the guy is huge, right? He's a big player, but really? And then speaking of really, a face mask on top of it. Of course, getting that catch was literally game over. Nice sack off the edge, but it doesn't really matter. He's in field goal range. And of course, that's what does happen. We're back down by a score that we just cannot come back from. Unfortunately, it's just not possible. Also, was our math off? No, it wasn't off. Our math wasn't off. 1st and 10 to the outside. Maybe should have taken the running back, but either one really gets a gain about 20. 1st and 10, 2-minute warning. This is a look at that. Corey Davis and Johnny, who just bumped into a base play, and he slowed down Johnny, who could have maybe scored. Speaking of a score, there is a score. Tylan Wallace, of course, we're going to need some help. This onside kick, it was close. It was a very close kick, just could not get it in time. And to the outside, suction block. These blockers, give me their names. I will be trading for them. Of course, we're past the deadline now, but really good blocks, really good game for him. He just played better than us. Unfortunate things happen, against us, but at the end of the day, it's just we weren't up for the challenge. We weren't able to match him, and we ended up losing by 12 points, which is it was close, but at times it felt like it was super hard to stop him. There was definitely some plays that you take back, you switch them up, maybe we win the game, but ultimately doesn't really matter because you could make those kind of arguments for both teams really half the time. And unfortunately, it's going to be a loss. It's going to make the season a little bit tougher. We have a few more games left. Of course, like I said, the interest dropped a little bit, so some of these games are simmed. But we do at least have up to the stats. We have 2 or 3 more games, and then we have the stats and awards. And then playoffs, I do not know. We'll see. Regardless, thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. We'll have at least flyers tomorrow. I'm not sure about anything else. Anyways, hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!